So, after using both Twitter, Facebook, the blogs, I went and chose another social media platform. I actually decided to choose Pinterest as my social media platform. This is my Pinterest account. I created it as a company. It's a lot easier to put the information in that way. It's basically my display name is going to be Grey's Anatomy 101. Up here is where you can see is my disclaimer right up here. And then I created, just to start off, 4 boards. So a little about why I chose Pinterest. First is people. So other fans, I want to really reach other fans of Grace. Pinterest is used to reach a wider spectrum of audience. I know that with Facebook and with Twitter and even the blog, it really only focuses on few people. It's a lot harder to get out there to other people. And Pinterest is used to connect you with people that you don't even speak to. By focusing, my main focus was to focus on the Twisted Sisters fan, and their fan base is important, and Pinterest can help to reach a bigger audience. So I'm hoping that with the help of both Facebook, with Twitter, and my blog, my main focus being on the Twisted Sisters and their celebration and their moments, I created a board for them. And hopefully, just by putting in Twisted Sisters, Meredith, and Christina, their name in general will help in the search bar of Pinterest and really reach out to those people that are all over that are interested in Grey's Anatomy. Pinterest truly connects you with others through social media and networking. Grey's fans are worldwide, and Pinterest will help reach each of them. It connects people who never meet or speak to one another. It also helps to see other people who are involved with Grey's chance to connect with other people. So, also, Pinterest helps me to connect with other people that love Grey's and really get to see other things involving Grey's Anatomy. So, not only do I want to reach a wider spectrum of fans, but I want to connect with a wider spectrum of fans. My main objective is to connect with people all over who love Grey's. Pinterest is completely open to any idea or subject, and you can type whatever you want into the search bar right up here. And I want Grey's 101 to be something in each of these search categories involving Grey's. I really want to, if Grey's Anatomy is such a wide spectrum, by creating boards and the right kind of boards, I'm hoping that it creates more and more posts that will lead me back to the Grey's Anatomy 101, which will help connect me to Twitter, to Facebook, and to my blogs. The Twisted Sisters quotes, old casts, and great moments, each a board on my Pinterest. And I'm hoping that these are great main points that could be found in a simple search under Grey's and Pinterest. My main strategy is to see what others talk about. I think it's really important to keep updated and know what other people are talking about when involving Grey's Anatomy. Honestly, by typing Grey's Anatomy into search, you get the most recent things that people pin, and that way I can be involved and actually really understand where the fans are at the moment, whether they're on a certain death that occurred, a certain relationship, a character, a certain quote for an episode. It gives me some sort of mindset of where the fans are really interested in, and that'll help in the long run with both my Twitter, my blog, and my Facebook. So just take a little look at my Grey's Anatomy Pinterest board. My first one is the Twisted Sisters. They're actually my cover page for it as well on my board. Here are some other pins, just little moments of them. This really just focuses on the highs and lows of Meredith and Christina and their relationship, as well as the great moments that make them who they are. So here's a little bit about it. It says Twisted Sisters, hashtag Grey's Anatomy, hashtag Grey's Anatomy, Twisted Sisters. And also, what's really good about it is that as time goes on and it builds, hopefully hashtag Twisted Sisters will be pinned, will be twittered and tweeted everywhere. Let's look at another board that I have. So another board that I have is Grey's Quotes, which is another thing that I really wanted to focus on, mainly for my blog. So it'll also help in the sense that with Pinterest, you can upload anything. You can upload pictures from that you have, another website. So that's going to be good in the sense for my blog, especially in the quotes section and even the Twisted Sisters section, because I can take things from my blog and put it on this Pinterest as well. So this was my main quote up here from Grey's quote. As you can see, it says Grey's 101 hashtag at the bottom. And one of the quotes I chose as basically my main focus for the cover pages. You can seek the advice of others, surround yourself with trusted advisors, but in the end, the decision is always yours and yours alone. And when it's time to act and you're all alone with your back against the wall, the only voice that matters is the one in your head, the one telling you what you already knew, the one that's almost always right. And then here's just another quote, and this one I actually found on Pinterest, which is another good thing that can happen with this. Another thing that's good about it is that when I post it from my computer, I can also click it twice, and it automatically will take me to the website in which I found it on, which is good and good exposure for others as well. The other board I've created, I've decided to do Good Old Days. And the Good Old Days is really past moments of Grey's Anatomy. It goes all the way back to the older cast, to some of the more recent cast, more of from seasons 1 to even like 7 or 8, where I'm currently season 10. So it's nice to look back at the old characters because so many characters have come and gone. My main board, my cover page for the board was this. It's Who's Zooming Who. It's actually the season finale of season 1, and just some little things about this, some little pictures. Then I have just little moments here and there. These are the names, and this is it goes actually, not only does it go back, but it also goes a little bit more current. I just see Owen. He's actually in the season 10, but he didn't come till season 5 or 6. Some characters that no longer are on the show anymore. This is just a picture of season 2 Grey's Anatomy cast. And here's just a little thing from one of the past seasons when George and Izzy were still on the show, from season 2 actually, and just a little moment between the two. And the last board that I have on it right now is in other news. This board is anything Grey's, those jaw-dropping, outrageously funny, heart-stopping moments that occur in Grey's. This is going to be my cover page for it. It's a lot of jaw-dropping moments. We have some of like big moments as in some character deaths, jaw-dropping makeout scenes, just moments at the lunch table, and marriages, which is just really good to look at and see. Another jaw-dropping moment was this one. I don't really want to spoil it if no one's watched it, but it's the scene where George and Izzy are dying, and Izzy sees him in the elevator. It's really is a great episode. It's a heart-stopping episode, so that's really what I tried to do for my Pinterest. I don't know if it will be successful. I'm hoping that it will be, and over time, we can't really tell, at least right now. So hopefully it will become more successful. I definitely see that it can be hard to still get exposure with Pinterest being so wide of a search, that it can be hard. But I'm hoping that with the help of Twitter and Facebook and my blog, this Pinterest will be successful, and they'll kind of just lean on each other and really help each other to rise. So let's just take a look at my blog for a little bit. I've actually created pages on my blog. And here are just a few pages that I've created. This is my Twisted Sisters blog. It's Meredith and Christina have come a long way. Their friendship has withstood heartache, competition, boys, marriage, kids, and tequila, and they are still going strong. This YouTube video is the moment they became each other's person. So if you guys want to take a look at that on my blog, it's actually really good. Other pages that I've created are a Which Character Are You quiz. This pretty much just asks you like which character are you out of the girls. You can be Christina Yang, Meredith, Callie, Miranda Bailey. So go ahead and take that quiz on my blog as well. And another quiz that I created is which character would you rather see come back to the show, dead or alive? It's George, the fun-loving, caring character, Mark, also known as Dr. McSteamy, Lexi, known as Lexapedia, Izzy, Addison, Teddy. So you can just take a vote on that too if you guys want to. I also, so now to look at my pages on my blog. Not my page, sorry, my post. The wrong one. So, just take a look at some of my posts. This is my start of something great. It's really just, I chose a quote said by Chief Weber. It's really actually interesting. He said it's season 1 day, the first episode. And if you guys want to take a look at that, it's actually really interesting just to look at some of the season 1 characters and how many have come and gone. It seems as though Chief Weber was right the very first day, although some may have come and gone. We will never forget who it all started with. And those are just some pictures. some blast at the past moments, one of those happy Grey's days of Christina and Meredith. This is one of the questions from one of my episodes of Do You Know Who You Are? And then here's another one. That's the actual quote of it. So you guys can feel free to take a look at that blog as well. This is my Facebook page of Grey's Anatomy. It's the unofficial Grey's Anatomy 101. So over here is the link to my Pinterest. I actually favorited and moved this one to the top. It's Samantha at Grey's Anatomy 101. That's my Twitter. And it's really the countdown to the end of the Twisted Sisters has begun. This page helps to create the favorite duo. And this picture will actually take you to my Twitter. We'll do that after. This is just a link to the next episode for next week. This is a Twisted Sister moment. It's actually just the moment on YouTube where Owen pretty much claims who they are, names them the Twisted Sisters. And then just some other things. I have news feeds from news articles that you guys can click, and it brings you to the link. Some other Happy Grey's Day stuff, some things that connected to my Twitter. So then we can just take me to my Twitter. This is really what my Twitter account is. It's Samantha at Grey's Anatomy 101. The background. This is one thing that happened in my Twitter because we are celebrating. Mostly, my Twitter is mainly going to focus on Meredith and Christina. It's so what's interesting is this. It's we all hope for a friendship such as this. And here's one of the things, and that's really what my Twitter focuses on. So I'm hoping that with the help of Facebook, my blog, and Twitter, that they will all really lean on each other and help each other become more successful and promote for one another. And that is my new platform.